I've just planted a new tree for Irene and Teddy. The fact of the matter is that the tree that I planted for Irene, when I planted it for Irene, funny enough, I wasn't thinking about Teddy. How ridiculous of me. I do think about Teddy a lot more often these days. I do make an effort. We have a high loss of trees because the land is very clayey and acid. So, but they do eventually get through when we keep trying. So Irene's tree, after about 4 years, decided that it was going. But I bought a new one, and I called this one Irene and Teddy. The reason being, before Irene's tree gave up, a seed, unbelievably, has produced a tree, and I'll show that to you. So what we're going to do is we'll get closer to each tree. First one being Ian's, and what I did do was put Irene and Teddy's tree next to Ian, and I left it there for a couple of days before I planted it. And we just lost our cat Foxy, 22 years old, great run. We just had her put down this morning. The vet said do her a favor and put her down, so we did. And she is planted under Irene and Teddy's tree, so it's kind of nice, I think. So the first tree we'll do is Ian's, and then I won't speak anymore. But what you should do is, when I get to each tree, I cannot put it on pause, so you can do that yourself and put it on pause for a minute. Think about Ian, and then we'll move on to Irene and Teddy's tree, and then we'll move on to Irene's tree that, unbelievable, decided to seed itself, a little nut, cherry nut. They're both cherry trees, burlap, and so I'll give you a look at them now. Irene and Teddy. And right next to Irene and Teddy, Irene. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Olive trees behind them that we planted. I put a little fence around them so the horses don't bother them. And there we have it.